Now let's work on some basic strumming ideas. For this video, I'm just going to be holding down the G chord with my fretting hand. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I wanted to really focus on what the right hand is doing in this video. So we're going to be doing what's called a quarter note strum. And a quarter note is it's a rhythmic value of 1 note per beat. All right, so and I'm going to start a metronome at 60 beats per minute. And I'm going to play along with that metronome, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get in sync with the metronome. Don't play before or after the beat, but at the same time. Seems easy, right? Well, after you can do 60 beats per minute, you want to make the metronome faster, so maybe 63 or 64. Go up 3 to 4 beats and try to play it at that tempo. And if you can get that, go 3 or 4 beats again. And your goal is to get all the way to 120, which is what I call the 60 to 120 gain. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can do that, slow your metronome back down to 60 and start working on eighth notes. Now with eighth notes, we're going to actually be utilizing the upstroke. Okay, so we'll be playing down on the down beats, and in between the beats, which is kind of with an and, you'll have an up beat. So you'll have down, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so let's try that at 60. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now with your upbeat, try to get directly in between all your downbeats. You don't want to, if you don't want to play it too early or too late. If you could do like if you play it too late, it'll sound more like a swing, like. And that's a different type of beat that we learn later. All right. So now, if you can do eighth notes at 60, work your way up 3 to 4 beats at a time until you can get up to 120. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, now, same thing. If you can do that, slow it back down to 60, and we'll start working on 16th notes. Now, eighth notes are 2 notes per beat. 16th notes are 4 notes per beat. And instead of counting 1 and 2 and, we're adding 2 more syllables, E and So if here's 60 beats per minute, we would be doing 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. And then strumming wise, the downs are on the 1 and the and then the ups are an E and So we would have 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and down, up, 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 down, up. So let's hear what that sounds like. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Now if you can do that, bump it up to 120, just like we did with the others. Now this is going to be quite fast. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So from that point, let's start mixing 2 different types of notes. So we'll do a quarter note and 2 eighth notes. You will count that 1, 2, and 3, 4 and. All right. 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now, of course, you can build that up to 120. And that'll get it up to this tempo. It'll start sounding kind of familiar. 2, 3, 4. Now, once you can play that rhythm well, then start mixing it up a little bit. So maybe you could do 2 quarter notes and then 2 sets of eighth notes. Okay, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Try backwards. 1 and 2 and 3, 4.